Hello and welcome. This will be a general reading for my Pisces for the mid-month September 2019. I want to apologize for you guys because I have actually recorded your reading for September a few weeks ago. And for some odd reason, I could not upload them, so I had to redo the video. So here I come for your mid-month of September 2019. I want you to know that before recording your reading, I always meditate and I ask for guidance, okay? If you like to book me for a reading, the information below the video, you can book me directly on my Facebook page. Please share, like, and comment the video. And keep in mind, this is a general reading. Keep what is resonating with you, what doesn't, just leave it behind. And now let's see what we have for you, my Pisces, for mid-month September with a special full moon in your sign. Page of Rods. 8 of Rods in reverse. Page of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. And 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So you're really making you're making a strong attempt in changing your situation right now. Changing your financial situation is very important for you, okay? It's kind of related to your love relationship, okay? You may not get the result as quick as you want, but the results are coming. I think it shows here that at the present moment, some of my Pisces are kind of like a little anxious, okay? I feel that you may be worried about your relationship, partnership, maybe your work, okay? It could be also about an issue related to a child or someone younger than you, okay? You are attempting, some of you may be attempting in resolving some past issues that relates to a family member or relate to someone that is close to you. However, it shows that the timing is not right, okay? Maybe you have been doing something in such a way for so long and now you're realizing with all that energy opposing you, Virgo, that it actually is giving you more anxiety, more stress, okay? You know, Neptune in your sign, which is actually your ruler, is kind of like, it's elusive. It's also very heavy, you know. The good news is it make things happen. It's like that kind of a surprise. You know, it could be a beneficial, but the other shadow side of it is sometimes it's deceptive, okay? So maybe in your partnership or in your business, there is some type of deal made that could have been viewed as being deceptive to someone else, and like maybe now you're sensing that energy coming strongly mid-September, okay, because I see you really laying low, okay? You're making some steps, but small steps. Maybe you were, like I said, used to do things a certain way for so long, it was going smoothly, but now you're being asked to adjust, essentially to do things differently. With the 8 of Rods in reverse, looking at the Page of Pentacles, you're being asked to take small steps or to do the necessary to remedy I would say some not a mistake, but I would say some obstacles that you have created yourself, okay? And that's because of Neptune. You didn't know that before, okay? Maybe at the beginning of the year, you did not know that, but I feel that you're coming to see things, especially with the full moon in your sign. You're coming to the view of your behavior or the consequence of some of your actions, or vice versa. Maybe other people are reviewing their own action towards you that makes them take some type of step, or maybe rethink or review what they used to do or how they used to treat you, okay? Because it's a general reading, right? So I feel that because there's this, you know, a lot of energy with the Pentacles, I feel that's concerning your resource, maybe your career, okay? Um, where you're gonna have to maybe train. There's some maybe training, or it's not really, it could be literally a training, okay, where you might have to do something or be trained or reminded of a process or a way of doing something which you have in the past disregarded, or maybe you'll be the one reminded someone of a process that was disregarded, and now you're like, well, I have to tell you this is how you do things, okay? I feel that, this redo, or not redo, but this learning process is giving you some anxiety. It could make you feel somehow maybe um, uncomfortable, only because I feel there's a lot of eyes on you right now, my Pisces. A lot of eyes on you at work. People are looking at your behavior, okay? Or you're feeling maybe that a position or maybe are more visible than others. But it could be just a time of review. Maybe it's time that your boss is reviewing your work. It could be a time that your numbers are coming out, okay? And maybe again, in the past you have the easiness of bringing results, and now you're realizing, or others are reminding you, or you are reminding others, that it's not possible to do things the same way. You're going to have to change something about your behavior. And it's good because it doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you feel content. Okay, there is some type of self-undoing behavior that's been dragging for some time, my Pisces, and until now, maybe recently, you did not know the effect that it had either on you or the people close to you. And now the difficult part is that it's being shown, like it's being reviewed. Some people have heard or seen it, or you have seen it and you heard it, okay? The page of rods next to the lovers, I think it's regard to partnership, okay? Yes, it could be, of course, a love relationship, okay? But it could be also family or business partnership. And it's, again, next to the eight of rods, like there's something about that makes you change. Maybe, again, there's an agreement. Maybe, let's say, example, if you used to go get coffee in the morning for everybody at work, and now you're like, I can't do that anymore because my finances are not allowing me to do that. It's creating some issues with my money. But two, coffee is not good for me. My health is being affected by that. Like, you might have to really stop doing that. Okay, or people may remind you, oh, you know what, when you do that, maybe this and that, you shouldn't be doing that, or if there's something that you've done, maybe out of kindness of your heart, okay? Or it could be that, let me clarify the nine of rods, the nine of swords here, next to the 10 of pentacles. I feel that you were used to get something and used to be coming your way easily, and that could be relationships. It could be maybe you were used to attract a certain amount of people, or have an easy way to talk to new people, or to get friends or make relationship. And now it's just like, you're looking at it, when you're looking at the people that you're attracting, and you're asking yourself, is it good for my growth? Is it good for myself? You want to think more about yourself, okay? Because you're seeing that other people are thinking about themselves too. Okay, so now you're looking at it and you say, okay, what is this behavior that I'm doing? This is the energy coming out, especially with the full moon. Okay, I feel that there's a lot of it that you want to change, either in regards to your career or your love relationship, or that has to do with your family. Okay, either or, you're going to benefit from that. Okay, but it's going to be some work for you to do. Be cautious about this, whatever behavior that you've been doing that is either not appreciated, or that is creating some self-undoing, or that is detriment to you, your family. Okay, maybe you were not aware of that. You couldn't see it. It wasn't shown to you. But now with Neptune in retrograde, you see yourself with it, how you are with it, or with that person around you, or with you doing whatever you're doing, and when you're not doing it. So when you're not doing what the self-undoing behavior, when you're not with that person who's creating some illusion for you, or it was misleading you. That could be that. Okay. But the love is in reverse to the Page of Rods, next to the Chariot in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You know, you're going to have, just give me a moment. I have cards popping out. You're going to really have to meditate on that, because I feel that there's something that you should be ending, my Pisces, that is going to be challenging. But the Nine of Pentacles says that you could learn. There's a learning process. There's a step-by-step things. You can't really, if it's some addiction or some negative thoughts, you're going to have to work on yourself, and it's step by step. The Nine of Pentacles is the slow moving knight, but whatever he does, he brings results because he does it the right way. Okay, so there's a way to do this. Okay, this reading really makes me feel that there's a lot of things that's been exposed, either by you, by others, or there's a lot of things that you realize that other people find out, or that you find out about other people. And with the Eight of Rods in reverse, you may not like that too much, okay? Because you're feeling that people were not on the up and up with you. The Fool in reverse, the Ace of Cups. Okay, something that has to do with your relationships, your love relationship. But there's a partnership, there's a new love for you here. Maybe it's a change of career. Maybe it's time for you to do something else. Okay? Or maybe you want to renew a relationship. Maybe you're seeing the behavior which you have been giving to someone, and you feel kind of, you're not able to join forces with that person. You want a new beginning. You want to have a fresh start in different areas of life. Again, this is a general reading, and now you are realizing that there's something about your behavior that you have to stop, just for your own health. Also, I feel, just for your own health. But you're just, no, don't hide, my Pisces. Don't isolate yourself, because I feel that you may feel like you're giving more than others, or you feel that things are not growing as quick as you want. But there's something that you're keeping to yourself here, about something important. Maybe your feeling has been really changing about something. I feel that your feeling are changing about something. Okay? Clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Pentacles. You're feeling very strongly about your position in terms of your work and your career. Like, this is something that brings you a lot of stability. However, you still, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, there's still a lot of eyes on you. People inquiring about your work. Maybe there's some past rules and regulation that changed, and you refused. You did not want to change it, and now you're being, reviewed. That has impacted your performance. Okay, but you're coming out really strong. Okay, I don't see any loss here. I think it's just in you withholding yourself and changing, and doing the necessary change that you need to do, because change is imminent. But with the Eight of Rods, I feel you're not wanting to change. The Ace of Cups next to the Eight of Rods is, love could make you change. However, it really is not where the energy should be put out. It should be coming from yourself. The Fool is in reverse. Let me clarify the Page of Pentacles here. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords. Be mindful, because you may receive a bad news. Okay, if you have done something, let's say as an example, okay, if you have a business or you work for someone and there's a price for everything, right? But you're receiving, or you have been receiving kickbacks, right, on the side, or you put the position, you're in a position where you're able to receive more money than just the regular job. You're able to get something on the side. Maybe you work for a company, but on the weekend when you meet your client, you tell them, listen, pay me this. So this is something that is being looked at. Okay, with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like receiving a message that you may not like. Okay. Okay. It could also be about a child, about someone who's just is not behaving. Okay. Or maybe, you're hearing something or you're seeing something that is displaying your behavior, because it's next to the Ten of Swords. Okay. Maybe something you've written, or maybe you have said to someone something that's going to be now um, known, because the Ten of Swords, again, and swords is about communication. Okay. So you may feel, you know what, my Pisces, you may feel like, there's a lot at odds with you or against you, but it's not what it is. It's a time for review. And this energy is very potent for you because it's showing you what sometimes you cannot see. So you could change. The Ace of Cups says here in the right position that it's going to make you happy. Okay, it's in the present position. All in all, you are happy. You are content. You're not losing your job. You're not, but you're being scrutinized. You're being called out. Okay, about some things that has to do with work or your career, or maybe in your family, right? Maybe you made promises to people, or you have said, I know this person and they're going to do this, and that didn't happen, and they hold you accountable. It's like there's different ways you could see that, right? I feel that this month, the mid-month of September, is kind of very heavy because Virgo energy is all about work. And Virgo is the 6th house normally, right? For you, it's in your 7th house, right? But it's the 6th house of work, routine, but it's also the 6th house of, I like to call it the ghetto house, because this is where all the action that we don't know, we can't see take place, right? All the under the table deal. This is where we meet our competition. This is where we meet our enemies. It's like in the street, right? Things happen in the street, not in a building, but outside. But it also represents work, but in a daily routine, not like the 10th house, which is your career. So you have been involved in, it shows here, some type of under table ways of doing things at work or in your family, and that has now been seen and been reported. Okay, this is the month where you get the resource, the help that you need to change that around. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles here next to the Page of Wands, the Towers in reverse, doing that, the little step, stopping that, which you can't step right now, what you can't stop right now, is gonna avoid a later on tower. Okay, so just make sure you don't disregard the little things, my Pisces. Okay, that you don't say, I don't care about that, that's not important, or whatever he thinks doesn't matter. Make sure you do pay attention this month, for the rest of the month, because next to that, after that, the sun's going to move in Libras in your 8th house. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have that all planned out. And because the Nine of Pentacles is going to help you with the armor here, you're protected. If you're doing the changes, you don't have to tell people, yes, I stopped doing that. You could just stop doing that on your own. Or you could just, it may not be you or someone else. If someone else is stopping doing whatever that is detrimental to you or to them, then there won't be a tower, right? Because the step for not doing the detrimental behavior is going to be stopped, and you will be protected. Okay, so let me just clarify the world in reverse next to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Swords, because you have some insecurities here, okay, in your present situation. Although you're happy, you have some insecurities. The High Priestess in reverse next to the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. See, you're having some issues really seeing clearly. You're really wanting to, because you don't see what is necessarily detrimental that you have done, or someone else may not see the detrimental behavior they have with you. This is at the present situation, but that could change once the full moon arrives. It will be more obvious, right? This full moon is going to be meeting the sun in Virgo, so you're going to be shown, and whoever is not seeing what they're doing to you is going to be shown. So, but I feel that, for my, some of my Pisces, you know what that is, you know what that means. And like I said, it's in regards of doing something or receiving something that it's not really part of the job or part of the deal. Okay, either receiving kickbacks or maybe doing something under the table. Just be mindful, because Virgo is so critical and there is some eyes on you here. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Pisces. Let me know how this resonated with you. Until next time, sending you lots of kisses. I love you.